Here I have just an ordinary jig head, something a lot of guys use for like a crappie, a bluegill, and walleye. And I'm going to show you how to rig it with a Fizzard. I'll just take a small piece of Fizzard and I'll flatten it out like so. And I can take and I can wrap that around that jig head. See how I wrapped it around there? And when I wrap it around like that and it hits the water, it'll actually fuse to that head. And now I can still put any bait that I want to put on there, a tube jig, possibly a minnow, a crawler, a leech, etc. Anything you want, just add the Fizzard. And I'm going to put it in the water and show you how it works. There's your jig head. I just dropped a jig head into the water. It's just giving you an idea what it looks like on the jig head. I'm going to go ahead and jig it a little bit just to show you what it does. And it's going to leave a scent trail leading to your favorite bait. But that's what it looks like on a jig head. Let me get the hook in your picture for you. Can you ever see the hook in the picture? Mm-mm. Bear with me, Craig.
There you go.
There's a jig head in the water. I just wrapped a Fizzard around the head of a jig. Just gives you an idea. You can still put your bait on that jig. Tip it with a minnow, a leech, crawler, tube jig, whatever you like to use on your jig. I just wrapped it around the head and just show you that it doesn't come off. And that's what it looks like when you jig it. It just makes an explosion of a scent trail. It goes up in bubbles and it also falls.
Mm-hmm.